Hi YouTubers, I wanted to get back and tell you about an experiment I did. First and foremost, give you a little update. I'm practicing the quantum theory. The current theory, if you will, is that we're in a simulation, that we are co-creating our universe every day, and we're able to change timelines, time slips, and we also can move through dimensions, pending where our consciousness is. All right, take that and swallow it. That's the red or blue pill. I'm not sure which. So, with me, being that I'm in the metaphysical world, I'm comfortable with paranormal. That's where I, operate. I wanted to test my theory, and I'm a real believer in testing these things out. I don't just take it at face value because somebody had a dream. Even me, the fact that I do psychic work, I still have to have valid proof. For myself, before I even started working, I had to believe that it was a real talent and a real skill, and it really worked. Okay, so let's start with our experiment. Today's experiment, I went to the local gym. My gym is mostly males that go there, and it's a small gym. The gym is probably not good with size, but I'm going to say it's the size of a small grocery store. It's the best I can do. Small grocery store. Maybe 3,000 feet. That's a guess. That's a real big guess. Anyway, the gym has glass practically around the whole building and full-size glass, okay? So it's completely see-through. When I entered the gym, I made a very concise count of the people, and I imprinted upon myself what kind of people they are, who they're with, and where they were situated. There was approximately under 50 people at the gym, so it was real easy for me. Also, my demographic is great for practicing manifestations and these kinds of experiments because I'm in a very, I would say 99% Latin Mexican area. So it's very easy to know when people come through that are not, that's when it's unusual. So in other words, the anomaly is a Chinese guy walks in, a young black dude walks in, maybe 18 years old. Give me any race that walks in there that doesn't blend and isn't typically what I am familiar with as a Mexican-American person, and they will jump out. They just will. I jump out. I'm the lightest person in the whole probably neighborhood, okay? So I'm not trying to get down that street. I'm just trying to share with you what I can experience so I can give you the facts. Okay, so I'm in the gym. I'm on the treadmill. The treadmills are lined up, about 50 of them, the large treadmills with the screens. And I can see, from my perspective, it's pinned against the back of the gym, forward. Not only can I see forward the whole gym in my vision, but out of the corner of my eye, I can see anybody coming in the door. It's just that bright and that obvious. You can't even walk really behind anybody without seeing them. So it's a great, great stage. As I start to look through my hologram people that I apparently created, these people are in my consciousness, right? According to what the belief is of a holodecks, I start noticing their behavior, kind of taking notes. I'm into the workout about 5 minutes. I'm on the treadmill, right? Just enjoying myself, trying to just relax. I said I'm going to do an experiment. Now I'm going to try to change my background actors, right? I just want to change them, and I don't want to wait. First of all, I don't have the time to wait. And secondly, there is no such thing as time, apparently. So since we're not in time, I should be able to manifest this like that, right? Snap a finger, human being arrives. I've done that before with animals. I've done it with objects. Of course, I do it when I work in a psychic world because I'm pulling information in the time that is either past or future. Okay, so I said this should be fairly simple. But still, your mind, your little limited mind goes, you're not going to just like make somebody appear out of thin air. Well, actually, you can. And here's what happened. And I will take photographs, but I can't do that necessarily without causing a lot of issues publicly. So I've got to do it a little bit more, I think a little more discreet. So here's what I did. I can only offer you my honest opinion and what I honestly saw. As I'm working out, I glance to my right where the treadmills are and make a note of who's there as I'm working out. because I'm going to change this in a minute. So I look over and I see a man, a woman, and another woman, and so it's 3 people. And so I continue to work out, give it what I need, right? I don't really need to, in other words, I can't absorb that it can happen in 1 second. It's too frightening. So I'll just pretend to give myself comfort. I'll give it time for these people to show up. Now keep in mind, the whole time that I'm doing this, while I'm on the treadmill, I'm keeping an eye on everybody, making sure that they don't slip in behind me or in front of me, because people can just walk in and get on one of the treadmills very quickly, right? It doesn't take long. It's only, the door is very close. The door is probably 10 feet, okay, from these treadmills. Let's just get a perspective here. So of course people can walk by quickly. So I've got my eye on the door, a peripheral vision, and right in front of me, I can see the whole gym in front of me, right? Panoramic view, easy. I swear, and I'm not kidding, I turned around to my right and there was 4 women, all about small ladies, maybe 5'2". For some reason, don't ask me why, for some reason they were small, petite women, Latin, okay, with the brown hair, you know, long brown hair and tied behind their back, and they had their little outfits on, all the little, you know, skinny pants on, sweating, I mean sweating like they've been running for hours. Now, anybody that works out in a gym knows it takes a while to burn a sweat up, right? These people were covered in sweat. So I was like, holy smokes. First of all, they weren't in the gym. And secondly, I've only been there for like a few minutes. So I managed to create 4 sweaty, petite Latin women. I don't know what their ages were. I kind of, under 50. I don't know. I think you're younger than that. Under 40 years old. On those, it actually freaked me out. I had to like finish my workout, like on the treadmill, and walk around and start doing my weights. I started doing my weights, still keeping an eye on everybody and on the sweaty women. And I actually did a power prayer meditation and thanked the universe for bringing me these girls. First of all, I love girls in the gym because I'm a woman. And there's a lot of males in there, and that's nice, but they don't really support what I'm doing. And when you see a woman, you get a sense of support. Hey, you're working out, I'm doing it. We kind of pump each other up. It's just kind of a natural understanding. So I wanted to give you that example. Like I say, I will start taking photographic evidence, but I've got to be obviously very discreet. I can't just start taking pictures of people in a gym. I think it's, I'm not sure of the laws and all that stuff, but I have a feeling probably you have to ask for everybody's permission to do that because it's a private club. And if I was outside, maybe it'd be okay. So I'm going to definitely start documenting. But the main thing is you have to have a controlled room and a place to really do your controlled experiments. I'm going to continue doing this and report back to you. If it works, obviously I'm not going to report back if it fails. I hope that you'll have fun, and let me know what you guys are experimenting with. I'm interested in any positive response. I'm not looking for argument or debate. Just because I'm not interested, I really don't care about the other side of it. I'm looking for people who are experiencing this, who are testing their theories, and anybody who wants to add to the conversation in a positive manner. Thank you very much. Bye, YouTube.